McDonald's is in hot water after two 10-year-olds were found working in the restaurant. A federal labor investigation determined the children were performing the same job duties as legal age employees. Both youngsters were preparing meals in the kitchen and distributing them through the drive-through window. They also worked the kitchen, and at least one of them was allowed to operate the deep fryer, a potentially dangerous factor that is prohibited for anyone under the age of 18. Even more troubling, the 10-year-olds were unpaid and required to work up to 2 a.m. Sadly, they were not alone. The investigation found over 300 children working at 62 McDonald's locations across Kentucky, Indiana, Maryland, Ohio, where employees were employees under similar conditions. And they gave the location. I'll go on. Okay, what they don't say, what they actually don't say in this particular article, because I ran down another article, that the children were actually children of an employee. Right. These children were not on the books, they didn't have their social security numbers, right, and they weren't like slave labor, right? They were children of people who worked at the McDonald's, and they were there basically helping out mom or dad. Now, my feeling about this is I basically said, some of y'all kids are still wetting the bed and can't even turn on the stove. Bad. So I was ironing, I was cooking, and I was cleaning my house at 5 years old. Cry me a damn river. The article is made to seem as if the kids were in there, and there were employees' children who had learned to do things, and most of your kids are still wetting the bed, so how about that?
I'm here for it.
I agree,
Let them work.
and this is why I agree.
Let them work.
You, even here in Canada, in parts of Quebec, they still have old-fashioned milk farms. Mm-hmm. Who do you think is helping mom and dad milk those cows and make sure that the milk is getting out to the supermarkets?
The pick-me-down.
The little 10-year-olds. Like, people can go on anyway, but this actually used to be a normal thing where kids, you know, like, I know, like, we would go on work sites with our dad, which is hella, think about it, dangerous with electricity, with, like, little girls. It's like,
you get shot?
Yes, it's like, hold the screwdriver, and it's totally, like, this used to be the way how kids grew up in the 90s. This is why, you know, Generation X and millennials are so efficient, because we've all been technically working since we were 5.
Listen, man, I'm sorry. If a kid can go and shoot up the place and you're 10, put them to work. They clearly have a lot of energy. Put them in the McDonald's and let them work.